the baby is born in Alberta, you'll have to register the birth, and for that you can come to this website, Government of Alberta website, register birth. If you're not able to find this, you can type Alberta birth registration. Make sure you're coming to this link. Once you click here, you'll come to this page where you get all the overview, and here you see, to register the birth of a child, the parents must provide baby's birth information through online birth registry. As the hospital will be giving you this discharge summary, in case you have not come with baby's name, it will have mother's name mentioned with baby's gender documented in this discharge summary. Other detail like date of birth, the time of birth, the doctor's name, how many months of pregnancy, all those details will be there in this discharge summary, and a record of this hospital sends directly, and they will also give you a copy of this. In case it is midwife or birthing center, then they will also give you a similar summary which will be there with you. As I said, the hospital and registered midwife sends confirmation of birth to vital statistics. So they also send me. Once all the information is received and all legislative requirements are met, the birth is registered. So only after this birth registration, birth certificate will be issued, and we will go through that detail. It takes on an average 3 weeks to register birth, and there could be delays as mentioned here. Birth certificate cannot be issued until the birth is registered. So it's very important that you have baby's name at the time of birth registration. Otherwise, you will not be able to go with just the hospital detail what you have. So once you have baby's name and all this hospital detail is there with you, in case on the first day you have given baby name, then you would have all that is required. When it comes to baby's name, it's important that the birth certificate entry what you make is correct baby name. A lot of people have made mistake here, and in case any mistake in birth certificate you want to go and get the name correction done, then it's a legal process. You will have to go through a legal name change process. So to avoid, make sure you have a baby's name entered correctly in the birth registration document. Also, when you're applying for child's passport, you see here, for the proof of parentage, you will have to provide proof of parentage to confirm the relationship between you and child. As such, you will have to provide a detailed long form birth certificate, and a lot of parents, they are not aware. They order the birth certificate. When they go to the passport office, that it is the long form birth certificate which is required to be given along with the application. So when I went for my baby's passport, this long form birth certificate was taken by the Passport Canada along with the application, and it is not returned to the individual. So you will need this long form birth certificate, which of course you will have to pay for. So when you're doing this registration and when you're selecting for birth certificate, make sure you are also selecting this long form birth certificate in case you're going for baby's Canada passport. I made a video on how to apply for Canadian passport for newborn that will give you all the detail what is required, and the link you can find, in fact all the links you can find in the description below where I have organized everything. Also, if you have any India connection and you are trying to apply for OCI, I have made a detailed video on how to apply for OCI for minor, and people have done this without making any mistake. Once you come down here to register a birth online section, you see here online birth registry. So once you click here, you will come to this page where you will start filling in the information with whatever I had shown so far. Once you have those in front of you, you will surely not make any mistake. So you can only register in Alberta if the child is born in Alberta, and in case you have any question, they have given a contact us section where you can go and ask any specific question you have. So once you come down here, these details are given, which I have already explained. It will take about 30 minutes to complete, and every 1 hour the session will get timed out. When you do this registration, you will also have option to apply for the following: Canada Child Benefit. Again, it depends on parents' status in Canada, social insurance number, and then order a birth certificate. As I said, go through and make sure you're checking the right birth certificate, especially if you are looking for Canada passport for the newborn. So once you come down, this is where you will start filling in all the detail, and once you start filling in details, you will be taken to next page where you will go and complete the birth registry. Based on what you fill, you will be able to see the copy of that birth certificate before submission. So there is no way you can go wrong. Check, cross-check. If you make any mistake here, especially with baby's name, you will have to go through the legal name change process. So make sure you are not making any mistake here. Once the registration is complete, after both parents consent, and then you choose any additional document like birth certificate for which you have to pay. Especially don't forget to order for the certified true copy, especially if you are applying for Canada passport. Once you are done with everything, payment of birth certificate, everything, you'll get the summary like this, where it will say what all services you have availed, whether there is a cost associated with this. Here you can see price is shown and what all you have registered or applied for. You can expect overall timeline including passport. If you are applying for passport, you will get passport only after 2.5 to 3 months after you do the birth registration. So it's important that you get all these steps done. In case you have any question, please use the comment section and do check out other videos